Imagine waking up one day and realizing that age is not just something counted in years, but something written quietly into posture, skin, energy, memory, and mood. And what if the way time shows up on you has less to do with birthdays and more to do with habits, beliefs, and the stories you live inside? Because across history, people have searched for fountains of youth, blamed gods, stars, curses, or fate, while modern culture points fingers at genes, stress, or bad luck. Yet the truth is far more personal and far more changeable. And it begins with understanding the 5 kinds of people who tend to age faster than the calendar predicts. And as this story unfolds, you may recognize yourself a friend, or even a version of who you used to be. And that awareness alone can shift everything, because premature aging is not a punishment. It is feedback, and the first type is the constant struggler. The person who lives every day like a silent emergency long before science people believed that hard lives carved hard faces, and there was truth hidden in the myth because chronic stress floods the body with survival chemicals that were designed for short bursts, not entire lifetimes when stress becomes a personality. The body stays clenched, the breath shallow, the mind racing, and over time sleep breaks down, digestion weakens, immunity drops, and the face carries tension. Even at rest, modern psychology shows that people who feel a lack of control age faster at a cellular level, and cultures that normalize rest and social support often show slower biological aging, even with fewer resources. The struggler often believes that relaxing is lazy or dangerous, yet the body does not understand ambition. It understands safety, and without moments of safety, repair cannot happen. Then there is the second type, the emotional suppressor, a person taught by culture, family, or survival that feelings are weakness. Ancient warriors were praised for stoicism, but they also lived short lives today. Many people swallow anger, sadness, grief, and fear and present a calm surface while the nervous system stays overloaded. Science now links emotional suppression to inflammation, heart disease, and accelerated aging because emotions that are not expressed do not disappear. They turn inward. The suppressor often looks composed but feels tired, disconnected, or numb, and the body reflects that with dull skin, low energy, and frequent aches. Cultures that encourage storytelling, music, and shared emotion often show better long-term health because expression releases pressure and keeps the system flexible. The third type is the disconnected mover, the person who stopped using their body the way it was designed. Myths once blamed aging on stiff joints and brittle bones as if it were inevitable. But anthropology shows that older adults in traditional societies often remain physically capable because movement is woven into daily life. Modern misconceptions suggest that exercise must be intense, technical, or time-consuming. So many people do nothing. Instead, the body responds quickly to stillness, muscles shrink, balance fades, circulation slows, and the brain receives fewer growth signals, leading to faster aging in both body and mind. Even gentle daily movement, walking, stretching, carrying, dancing, tells the body that it is still needed and worth maintaining. The disconnected mover often says they will start tomorrow, not realizing that tomorrow keeps moving further away. The fourth type is the identity prisoner, the person who believes they are old, broken, or past their prime. Stories are powerful. Ancient cultures used rites of passage to mark stages of life, but they did not equate age with decline. Modern media often does, and when someone accepts a limiting identity, the brain follows. Psychology shows that people who believe aging equals decay perform worse on memory tests and physical tasks even when their bodies are capable. The placebo effect works both ways. Belief can accelerate or slow aging. The identity prisoner often uses phrases that lock them in place, and the body listens, because the brain is the control center for healing, growth, and adaptation. The fifth type is the chronically disconnected, the person who lacks meaning, purpose, or connection. Myths once said that the soul leaves the body little by little, but science now shows that loneliness is as damaging as many physical risk factors. Humans are social organisms, and without belonging, the nervous system remains in a low-grade threat state, speeding aging processes. Cultures with strong community bonds often show longer health spans, even when diets or medical care are simple. The disconnected person may be surrounded by people yet feel unseen, and that internal isolation has physical consequences across all 5 types. There is a common thread, a mismatch between how humans evolved to live and how many now do: fast, isolated, tense, and distracted. But here is the hopeful part. Biology is responsive. History is full of examples of people who changed course later in life and reversed decline, artists who created masterpieces, late scientists who made breakthroughs, elders who remained vital because they stayed engaged, curious, and connected. Modern research confirms that cells respond to improved sleep, nutrition, movement, mindset, and social connection at any age. The body is not keeping score. It is constantly asking, are we safe? Are we needed? Are we supported? And when the answer begins to shift, so does the pace of aging. You may see parts of yourself in more than one type, because these are patterns, not labels, and awareness is the doorway to change. Slowing aging is less about fighting time and more about cooperating with your design, creating small daily signals of safety, movement, expression, and meaning. You do not need perfection. You need consistency and compassion for yourself because the body is listening every day. And if this perspective opens something for you, take a moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that help you live better, longer, and stronger.